is going to be changed by such
I said in the piece I did not think that was going to happen.
In that case, then go with
I love the people on either side who ignore the parts they don't like and then and I just did it. It wasn't like it was 3 weeks ago.
Bill Maher is back from his little trip to the White House. Yeah, that dinner with Donald Trump that sent the entire woke internet into a full-blown meltdown. And now he's facing the heat on his own show, Real Time with Bill Maher. The panel? Oh boy, it's stacked with people practically staging an intervention. You've got Piers Morgan and a lineup of self-righteous critics acting like Bill just relapsed into political heresy. They're treating him like he needs saving, just because he dared to break bread with Trump. But Bill? He's not having it. He claps back, hard. Fed up, frustrated, and clearly over the woke cult antics, he lays down the truth about why he went, what really happened, and why these tribal politics are exhausting. And just like that, Maher shuts them all down with the same savage wit that's made him a legend.
I just wanted to report exactly what I saw. I did it to the best of my abilities.
Counterpoint?
As I can be. Yes.
Counterpoint?
Yeah.
You know, Bill, I think you're right in saying that people have made too much of this, okay? It's not the Yalta Summit. You're not Churchill. Kid Rock is not Stalin. Trump sure shit isn't FDR, okay? So, yes, I believe too much has been made about this, but I think you've fallen into the trap. I think I represent 99% of the internet when I say this, is that you've played the game of proximity is principle. And what people are worried about is not your motivation. We believe you. We love you, Bill. Everybody loves Bill, right? So I'm not questioning your motivation. I'm questioning Trump's, okay? And if we can say that you went there in good faith, but maybe, just maybe, he wasn't there in good faith. I mean, you sold him on the Iran deal and he took it in. I mean, give me a break, okay? So the idea here is that your motivation is sound, but what's the impact? And I think a lot of people out there, fans of yours, people who love you, people who are fans of you, like me, I've been fans of you.
You don't have to patronize me, dude. I don't know you. I never met you.
I'm just saying that this comes from
not everybody has to like it. That's what we said. There are people who didn't want it to happen at all. You sound like one of them. It's okay.
No.
But did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Like, what is the alternative to not talking? Just sit at your lunch table and don't talk to anybody.
I talked to him. I've interviewed Trump. Here's an interview.
That's just not an interview. This was not an interview.
I agree with the principle of engagement. I'm just saying, from his perspective, you have to understand that people out there know, all Americans know, that for him, this was a PR stunt.
I freaking love this guy. Bill Maher is officially in his no-nonsense era, zero tolerance for woke nonsense, and absolutely no sugarcoating. He's not here to play nice or keep the peace. If you're coming at him with woke drama, he's calling it out, raw and unfiltered. And this isn't the usual snarky, joking Maher we're used to seeing on Real Time. Nah, this is Maher fully done with the BS, visibly fed up and fighting back. And honestly, you gotta respect it. Most left-leaning celebs wouldn't dare go there, not even close. They'd rather play it safe, follow the herd. But Maher, he's stepping out of the echo chamber and walking straight into the fire. That takes guts. That's risk. And Maher's the only one bold enough to take it.
And in his view, you were a prop in that PR stunt. Okay.
Yeah, you see, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
That doesn't mean it wasn't the right thing to do. It just
But if you go on social media for 5 minutes now, you just have these tribal fury raging all day long. Everyone's got to be implacably there, implacably here. And actually, most Americans and most Brits, they're not like that. So there's this screaming going on between these tribes, and actually walking across that line, sitting down, having dinner, having a laugh, having a chat, and then the idea that Bill Maher is now going to stop criticizing Donald Trump.
I didn't do it
with him. It's preposterous.
I didn't do it before. I didn't do it in the monologue. I didn't do it with Steve Bannon. And the fact that you began your little rant with the internet, that tells me everything. You take your cues from the internet. Good luck.
No. Listen.
The internet is a cesspool that just wants to fight. And it's okay.
I support what you're trying to do. I'm just saying the expectation that Donald Trump...
This poor guy, he's clearly spiraling. You can just tell he's not handling any of this well. Meanwhile, Bill Maher? Oh, he's thriving. He's standing tall in the chaos, and I absolutely love it. And shout out to Piers Morgan, because he nailed it. Just because Maher sat down with Trump doesn't mean he's suddenly joined the fan club. Let's be real. Bill Maher has always been critical of Trump, and he's not about to stop now. But the fact that he went? That's a big deal. It sends a message, especially to his followers who've been locked into this hate Trump no matter what mindset. Maybe, just maybe, It gets them thinking for themselves for once. And who knows, maybe it even shifts a few votes next election. But this one guy on the panel, he's not having any of it. He looks like he's ready to blow a fuse just because Bill dared to challenge the groupthink. Honestly, he looks completely out of place. Like, why is he even here?
Is going to be changed by such
I said in the piece I did not think that was going to happen.
In that case, then go with
I love the people on either side who ignore the parts they don't like and then and I just did it. It wasn't like it was 3 weeks ago. I mean, watch it again. Maybe you'll find something new in it.
It's not a judgment.
Although, Bill, I don't know what the hell you said to him at dinner, but all hell broke loose within about 3 days of that dinner.
He was doing.
Were you giving him economic advice in there?
No, I mean, he was doing the tariffs well before that.
And now brace yourselves. Here comes the monologue that set the internet on fire. Bill Maher straight up unloads on the woke mob, calling out their hypocrisy and defending exactly why he sat down with Donald Trump. This isn't some soft, polished speech. This is Maher in full beast mode, tearing into the outrage culture and making it crystal clear. He's not here to play by their rules. You've got to see this for yourself. Let's roll the clip.
As you know, 12 days ago, I had dinner with President Trump, a dinner that was set up by my friend Kid Rock, because we share a belief that there's got to be something better than hurling insults from 3,000 miles away. And let me first say that to all the people who treated this like it was some kind of summit meeting, you're ridiculous. Like I was going to sign a treaty or something. I have no power. I'm a fucking comedian, and he's the most powerful leader in the world. I'm not the leader of anything, except maybe a contingent of centrist-minded people who think there's got to be a better way of running this country than hating each other every minute. So, thank you. Okay, so meet up in person. Maybe it'll be different. Spoiler alert, it was. First good sign, before I left for the Capitol, I had my staff collect and print out this list of almost 60 different insulting epithets that the president has said about me. Things like stupid, dummy, lowlife dummy, sleazebag, sick, sad, stone cold crazy. Really a dumb guy, fired like a dog, his show is dead. There's 60. I brought this to the White House because I wanted him to sign it, which he did.
And look, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this whole situation. I obviously love it. I think it's great. But what I'm curious about is Bill Maher telling the truth here in that he only went to have dinner with Donald Trump because him and Kid Rock,
because let's be honest,
have this belief where, you know, the two sides shouldn't always just be yelling at each other? Or is it because he's coming around on Donald Trump and he's coming around to the right wing in general? Because, I mean, Bill Maher, I mean, he's been shifting over the last few years. You could really see it happening, but he's just never really admitted it to his audience. But you could see, like, in little comments he would make, such as, I enjoy doing comedy shows in right-wing areas a whole lot more than left-wing areas.